OMG, folks, Peter Navarro and Elon Musk are having a cat fight. A dog fight? A doge fight? Whatevs, they're in a hissy-pissy public spat. Here's the scoop. After Orangina announced his totally batshit cray-cray tariffs, Peter Navarro, a former senior trade official in Orangina's first term, went on CNN to explain the nonsensical trade war strategy. Well, Elon happens to be against tariffs because Elon likes money, so he went to his personal piss-fest platform and took a jab at Navarro by responding to a clip from Navarro's CNN interview. Elon said a PhD in econ from Harvard is a bad thing, which was a low blow because Navarro got his PhD from Harvard. Elon also posted, "Navarro ain't built shit," but then he deleted that post like a manly man. Well, Bizarro Navarro ran to Fox News and said, look, Elon, when he's in Doge lane, he's great. But what's going on here is that Elon sells cars, and he's just protecting his best interests. Navarro reassured the MAGA viewing audience that things were totes fine, and there's no rift at all between the bros. But then Elon posted a video of economist Milton Friedman talking about the benefits of free trade, using the example of how all the parts that go into making a pencil are sourced from countries around the globe. Well, Navarro didn't like that, so he went on CNBC and said Elon isn't a car manufacturer, he's a car assembler, and Tesla sources its parts from foreign nations. What a burn, right? Yeah, that was it for Elon. Baby man overload activated. He ran to X and essentially called Navarro a moron. He did. He also said Tesla has the most American-made cars, and Navarro is dumber than a sack of bricks. Then he said Navarro should ask the fake expert he invented, Ron Vara, which is a reference to the imaginary scholar Navarro made up to back up the claims he made in his books. Because that's what all Harvard PhD grads do when they're writing books, right? They fabricate experts to legitimize what they're saying. Yeah. Of course, when Elon is wound up, he's not finished unless he finds a way to use the R word. So he responded to another X user and referred to Navarro as Peter Retardo. Because that's what any super rich, totally not at all shriveled little baby man would do. No need to worry, though. When asked about the spat, Press Secretary Kitty K. Caroline Leavitt said, boys will be boys, and we will let their public sparring continue. Which is code for, all of the men with proximity to power over this administration are broken losers who will never learn to manage their mad feelings, which works out nicely when we need to distract the public from the fact that we're destroying the nation so white men can feel less shitty about themselves. Yeah. Well, Navarro and Elon, have the day you deserve.